Did you know that nearly 85% of people think they're not creative? That's right. Most of us believe creativity is something you're born with, not something you can develop. But the truth is, creativity is a skill, and just like any skill, it can be improved with practice. What if I told you that you could boost your creativity in just minutes a day, using simple, everyday habits? Imagine transforming your thinking and solving problems in ways you never thought possible. Sounds amazing, right? In this video, I'm going to show you 6 easy habits you can start today to unlock your hidden creative potential. We're talking about real, actionable strategies, backed by science, that can change how your brain works. From morning routines to secret tricks used by famous innovators, get ready to boost your creativity in ways you never imagined. Stick with me, and you'll be amazed at how these small changes can make a huge difference. Chapter 1. Morning Mindset Magic. Start your day like a creative genius. Every creative journey begins with the right mindset. Your morning sets the tone for the day, and it's essential to start it on a positive, focused note. According to a study by the Harvard Business Review, people who practice a morning ritual report feeling more energized and productive throughout the day. One of the easiest ways to get your brain in the right place is by journaling for just 5 minutes when you wake up. This simple habit helps clear your mind and sparks new ideas before you even leave your bed. Another strategy is practicing gratitude. Research shows that expressing gratitude daily improves mental health and increases creative problem solving. When you're grateful, you're focused on the present moment, which allows your brain to think more freely. A powerful tool is visualization. Picture yourself achieving creative goals in the morning, even if they're small ones. The act of visualizing success stimulates neural pathways, making it easier to tackle creative challenges later in the day. Don't skip a nutritious breakfast. Your brain needs fuel to perform at its best. Studies have shown that a balanced meal with protein, healthy fats, and carbs can significantly boost cognitive function. If you're not a morning person, try changing your environment, open the blinds or play music that inspires you. These small adjustments give your brain a fresh boost, making creativity more accessible. Chapter 2. The 5-Minute Challenge. Cultivate quick creative wins. Creativity doesn't always need hours to bloom. In fact, short bursts of creative activity can be just as effective, if not more. The 5-Minute Challenge is about dedicating a quick, intentional period of time to a creative task. The goal isn't to finish something but to get your brain into creative mode. Research from the University of California shows that limiting the time you spend on a task can actually enhance focus and creativity. These 5 minutes could be anything from brainstorming ideas for a project to sketching an abstract doodle or even writing a few lines of poetry. The key is consistency. The more you do this every day, the quicker you can tap into your creative flow. Over time, these short sessions accumulate into a bigger creative momentum. A surprising benefit of the 5-minute challenge is how it tricks your brain into bypassing the perfectionism that often stalls creative work. You don't have time to overthink or doubt yourself, which is when the best ideas usually emerge. In fact, many successful innovators, from writers to entrepreneurs, recommend breaking work into tiny, focused intervals, like the Pomodoro technique. So, set a timer for 5 minutes and let your creativity run wild. Chapter 3. Doodle Therapy. Let your mind wander. Ever catch yourself doodling in a meeting? Believe it or not, that wasted time could be a creative breakthrough in disguise. Studies show that doodling activates the brain's default mode network, which is linked to problem solving and creativity. Doodling allows your brain to shift into a relaxed state, giving it the space to generate fresh ideas. It's not just about scribbling aimlessly, though. Try turning your doodles into something intentional. Draw patterns, shapes, or even abstract ideas that might be loosely related to what you're working on. You'll be surprised how this simple activity can unlock new pathways in your brain. It's a technique often used by famous creative figures like Picasso, who once said, "I am always doing that which I cannot do, in order that I may learn how to do it." If you feel like your creativity is stuck, get away from your usual workspace and doodle somewhere different. This change of scenery helps stimulate different areas of the brain, leading to more dynamic ideas. Whether you're at home, in a cafe, or in a park, let your pen wander. Before you know it, your brain will begin to make new connections, and your creativity will flow more freely. If you're finding these tips helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content on boosting your creativity and unlocking your full potential. Chapter 4. Unplug to recharge. The art of digital detox for creativity. In a world dominated by constant notifications, digital detox is more important than ever. Studies suggest that the average person spends more than 6 hours a day looking at screens. This constant digital engagement can deplete your brain's creative energy, leading to burnout. A key part of unlocking creativity is learning how to unplug and allow your mind to wander without digital distractions. Take at least 30 minutes each day to completely disconnect from your phone, laptop, and social media. Use this time for deep thinking, reading a physical book, or engaging in a hands-on activity like drawing or cooking. Research from the University of Michigan reveals that people who spend time outdoors without screens show improved cognitive function and creativity. Walking in nature is especially powerful. Even just 20 minutes of walking through a park can increase creativity by as much as 60%. Nature acts as a reset button for your brain, helping to alleviate stress and spark fresh ideas. And no, you don't have to hike a mountain. A simple stroll through your neighborhood will do wonders for your creative process. The key is to make digital detox a daily habit. Over time, you'll notice that your creativity becomes more organic, without the constant need for online inspiration. You'll start relying more on your own thoughts and ideas, rather than external influences. This is when your true creative potential starts to shine. Chapter 5. Play like a child. Rediscover the power of curiosity. Remember when you were a kid and the world seemed full of endless possibilities? It turns out that childlike wonder is a key ingredient for creativity. Play is not just for kids, adults need it too. Creative thinkers like Albert Einstein often spoke about the importance of curiosity, saying, "The important thing is not to stop questioning." Curiosity has its own reason for existing. So, what does play look like for adults? It's about experimenting without a fixed outcome in mind. Try something new every day, like a hobby you've never explored, or engage in a silly activity that brings you joy. Whether it's dancing, making a mess in the kitchen, or building something with Lego, these playful activities ignite creativity by lowering stress and fostering a beginner's mind. Being curious is also a great way to think outside the box. In 2019, the Creativity Research Journal published a study showing that people who ask more "why" and "what if" questions show higher levels of creative thinking. So, embrace your inner child and ask yourself curious questions, even if they seem random. You might just stumble upon a brilliant idea. Chapter 6. Night Owl Secrets. The creativity surge after dark. Some of the best ideas come to life after the sun goes down. The night has a unique ability to boost creativity. Research by the University of St. Andrews found that people's creativity levels peak in the evening, particularly when there is minimal distraction. This is because the brain enters a more relaxed state at night, allowing for deeper, more imaginative thinking. There's something about the quiet of the night that allows the mind to roam free, away from the hustle and bustle of daytime demands. If you're someone who feels more alive after dark, embrace it. Create a nighttime routine that encourages creativity, like writing down your ideas, reading, or listening to music that fuels your imagination. It's also a time when many famous creatives thrive. Writers like Stephen King and Haruki Murakami have publicly said that they prefer to write late into the night, finding that their most original ideas come when the world is asleep. However, the key is not to force creativity at night if you're not naturally inclined to it. Just like any other habit, it needs to feel organic. When you begin to embrace your natural rhythms and work during your peak creative hours, you'll see a significant increase in the quality and quantity of your ideas. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for more tips on boosting creativity every day. Keep experimenting and stay creative.